I have a feeling that our general plan for today is going to be getting through Bestie? Oh my goodness. Is going to be getting through Act 1 and then seeing kind of where we're at. I don't think that we're gonna actually get to Act 2 today. I think that we're just going to stick to Act 1, basically, because I have to practice later. I have an audition on Monday, so I need to go do a little bit of dancing, so I think that this will be a very chill sort of stream. The way I jumped here when I got the email, I'm so hyped. Thank you, Queen Katie. How's Inazuma so far? So that's an interesting question. So I'm assuming that what we're going to do is put these two VODs together. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I did half of Act 1 and now we're doing the other half. I talked to Arnold about this. Act 1 is a little bit slow. There's not really anything happening. I'm somebody that really likes the story, likes world building and things like that, but I feel like there's really, the world building is kind of happening, but like nothing's really going on. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. We opened up the statue. So I guess there may be a better method. Like we could probably teleport. Teleport currently disabled. Oh man, I actually have to go walk the whole way. Thank you, Statue of the Seven. Okay, leave? Can I leave? Do I have to worship the statue? Is that what's going on? Oh, okay. No, I don't want to do that. Goodbye. I don't think I do anyway. Hold on. Let me... Statue's blessing? No, I don't understand any of this. I don't think that I've seen these buttons before. Hello? Worship statue. Oh, I need the traveler, you guys are saying. Oh, okay, hold on. I was so confused. I was like, what is all this? What was that thing? Also, thank you, Civi, for the sub, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you for subbing during my, scuffed gameplay. Okay, so let's, I guess we'll just switch out Fischl just because she's Electro right now, so I'll remember. Hello? Resonate with Electro. Okay, that's an interesting way to put it. That's kind of, I don't know. Why do I think that that's funny? That's just an interesting way to put it. Okay, well, I guess now I don't need her anymore. How do I switch? Oh my god, it's been such a long time. Clearly I don't play, oh boy, clearly I do not play the Traveler because I don't remember. My head is literally, my head is so empty. It's literally so empty. I assume you went to the statue to open the map if the statue doesn't have any relevance other than changing element if you wanted to. Oh, I see. So my element's already changed then. I'm good. I'm good to, oh, cool. That was fun. Okay, so I'm good to go, basically. Now that I did that, I'm good. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I don't know. I haven't been sleeping well. I don't usually sleep well these days. That's not what I was gonna say.
The princess.
But yeah, I did not sleep very well recently. So, but yeah, we're pretty much just going to get right into it. I'm not gonna wait too long because clearly we have a bit of a walk. We have a bit of a stretch to go, and so as people are joining, we can just talk. But yeah, now at least I have the achievement. That's good. And we got Electro. But yeah, so Act 1. Oh, no, Fischl. Hold on. Don't fall into the water. Oh my god. Do not fall into the water. We do not want to pull in Arnold, is what I was trying to say. There was a lot going on in there, so. But, yes, we do not want to pull in Arnold, is what I was trying to get at. Make sure you get any waypoints you see. Oh my goodness. What's happening? Okay, well. What the hell? Okay. Wait, what? I cannot freely leave the island, but I did that already. Didn't I? I don't know. What? How did I get over here? I can't leave. I know I can't leave, but I need to go to the, it says to go to the tea house. Didn't I deliver the letter already? What is happening? You went back? Uh-oh. I did not load myself near the Statue of the Seven. I have a feeling that maybe Robin was playing on my account and transported me to the statue, which is why I suddenly don't know where we are anymore. Which is why I'm like, huh? Where are we? I don't understand. Where are we, bestie? Okay, so now we can leave. That's kind of hilarious, though, that it did that. For whatever reason, it's like, oh, they caught us back into the city. And so now we need to make sure to get the fuck out of here. Ooh, what the hell is happening over here? That's none of my business, I've decided. But yes, thank you, chat. Waypoint travel, but stay out of Rito until you get the travel permit, otherwise they'll rope you back. Okay, cool. I mean, there's a waypoint right here too, so I'll just stay away. But yeah, I have a feeling that the reason why I was so confused was because my position moved. My position moved since you guys last saw me, and it wasn't of my own doing. Okay, so yes, just again, to briefly talk about it, I didn't really enjoy the last stream very much. I enjoyed being with you guys, but I mean, the stuff that happened with Kazuha was cool, and some of the other things were interesting, like seeing Beto, but the prologue was kinda bad in terms of actually delivering any story-relevant content or being interesting in any way. And then Act 1 was okay, like I like seeing Thoma and everything, it was just sort of boring. It was just a little boring. I don't know. I mean, I know that things get better. I've heard that things get better, but just even compared to, I feel like that Leeway and Mondstadt, just we were getting right into the action. It started with a murder. People were dead. I don't know. People were dead, right? Like Leeway basically starts with somebody getting murdered. And so I think that that's why. So this just feels like we're getting wrapped up into a lot of like politics and stuff, and I find the actual politics interesting, but it's just... Hello? Okay, thank you. But it's just the way that they're delivering it with all these random people that we don't care about and we're probably not going to see again. Like when we're talking about characters like the commission people and everything, obviously we care about Thoma, but I mean the Merchants Guild. Like, they could have maybe put a character that is playable in the Merchants Guild, and maybe that would have helped. I don't know. I can't really think of what exactly the solution is, but I think the problem is that Thoma is a quote-unquote main character, but in terms of the Merchant Guild, who gives a shit? I don't know. Who gives a fuck, right? Like, nobody in the Merchant Guild is playable. They're just random NPC people that you have to help, as opposed to, again, how Leeway started, which was there's a murder and you're being, clocked for it.
According to the letter,
oh, okay, hello.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public.
The general public! Well, that's a way to say... If you're not from Inazuma, get the fuck out of here!
Wait! We're not the general public.
I think you are the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation.
Oh.
Judging by your attire.
Oh dear, I do hear though that this is something that happens even still in Japan. Like sometimes, you know, there will be like no foreigner signs in places and whatnot,
really
but...
what Paimon means to say is...
The Yashiro Commission's seal.
Okay.
This must be from Mr. Thoma.
Thanks, lady.
It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore
Oh,
Tea House,
okay, well now
a
you're
safe
changing
haven
your
for the
tune.
Yashiro
Fine,
Commission.
fine. Okay.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Thanks, Paimon. But yeah, I understand, Arnold. I understand what they're trying to do. I understand that they're trying to establish things. They just could have done better. I think that they could have done better somehow.
Well, now that we're here, where's Thoma?
Oh?
Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Isn't he underneath the counter?
Who forgot their promise?
Oh!
I was beginning to
I
think
love
you'd
that.
forgotten about me.
That's so funny.
What? Is that dog talking?
You know what? It wouldn't be the weirdest thing. I'm like, are you guys stupid? But at the same time, given what they've seen, like, they're talking birds and stuff. So I don't think that the talking dog is the most egregious type of situation, right?
Relax. No need to look so surprised.
Oh my god,
I take it this is the
Thoma,
first time you've seen me in
feel
this
like
form?
I didn't know if I would, not that I didn't know if I would like Thoma, but that I don't like blonde hair on men, and so I thought that I wouldn't simp for Thoma, right? But he has this kind of funny sense of humor that reminds me of Fox from Ruby, and so I'm kind of like, okay, Thoma, okay, because this is, I don't know, this is such a himbo thing, but it's not like a dude bro-y himbo. Like Sun Wukong to me is like dude bro-y himbo, right? Kind of like Arataki Ito, maybe, I don't know, we haven't seen Ito yet. But with Thoma, he's kind of funny, but he's not like dude bro-y, right? And so he fits more aligned with how I see Fox, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. So I just love this.
So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Luna Harbor?
This is 100% believable. This is hilarious.
It does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
It doesn't add up. I know, guys. Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
I've had
See,
my
like
fun.
he's so funny. I love him. He's cute. Hello?
Hey, you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
Oh my goodness, that's so rude.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've
Also,
been waiting
how's the
here for
audio,
you
by
for
the
so
way,
long,
guys?
as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived.
Oh, he's so
But
cute.
in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. Though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to
Yeah,
bring you before Miss
exactly.
Kamisato, and whether you had the courage
Exactly,
to
we're
face the
doing
lightning alongside
revolution
us.
stuff. Okay, now shit is getting interesting. I'm sorry about what I said.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
And I love how on our clothes we have electro detailing now. That's great. Okay, so the courage to face
Let
the
me just say
lightning.
this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't
Maybe.
you? Naturally, this
Who's
is due to
asking?
your unwavering and resolute determination.
Oh.
A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same.
No!
But when the lightning struck,
Oh no! Oh, I thought that they were. Oh, okay. They're talking about Kazuha. What would be fucked up is if they meant the Raiden Shogun before she was possessed, because that's a theory I have. If you guys don't know. So my plan to drop you next to the Statue of the Seven seems to have worked. It did work, Robin, but then I got caught in Rito because I didn't understand where I was and I didn't know how to get back on the road. And so I warped back and they were like, why are you here? You don't have a travel permit. So it kind of worked, but I had a feeling that it was because of you. Yeah, you set me up. You set me up
so
to
you've heard
fail.
of his story.
Oh. But yeah, Kazuha was their
His
friend
light
then.
still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both
Oh?
would accompany me to.
Okay.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god.
The
It's
who?
still under construction
Oh wait,
now,
no, but that should be
you
the
can already
Raiden.
see it from practically anywhere
Right?
on
She's
Narukami
the
Island.
omnipresent god, I think. But wouldn't they say the Archon? Hold on, maybe I'm wrong. I need to think about that. Can I pet the doggy? Wolf! Who's that handsome doggy? That's not pet. Okay, well, I guess we'll leave then. That's fine. Sad. But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, is the omnipresent god the Raiden that they're talking, like, is it the Raiden that they're talking about or some mysterious third thing? You should go to where Thoma was hiding? All right, I'll turn my ass back around just for you, Robin. Whee! But now I'm interested. This is starting in a more, we're getting somewhere. Oh, hello. Oh my god. We just stole the shit from the tea house. I guess that's okay. We just go around committing crimes, eh? Have you ever really thought about that? How we just go around committing crimes, you know? Because the tea house is not owned by Thoma. Yeah, we just robbed the tea house. Every time I stream, I have this, are we the bad guys? Especially with the Dainsleaf quest that we did a couple months ago at this point, right? We are the bad guys, right? There's no way that we are the good guys. Yeah! Wait a minute. Is this like... This can't be the Raiden then. This is... Are they gonna introduce the idea of like the world god, quote unquote? Like the god that we fought at the beginning of the game? Because this god has a bunch of visions in their wings. And so I'm assuming that they're supposed to represent where all the other Archons came from, right?
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably
Cooking.
don't come
Trying
here
to cook.
do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Yes.
Visions.
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree.
Right, okay.
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts.
Yes.
As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity.
Oh, this is where they were putting the visions.
The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its
in
deity.
Ito's demo. Yeah. So, oh man, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. Because, let's just keep going.
The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree
She's
to
the
limit
first
the people's
Archon
movement.
who's actually in a leadership position, is what I was thinking. I know that to some extent, well, and even not, like, I think I'm still right, because Zhongli, he had a role in establishing Liyue, but then he took a step back, and the same thing happened. Venti is not even, like, I don't even know what he does. He doesn't do anything on a regular basis, right? He just, whatever. And so this is the first time we're seeing a Archon in a position of power, other than, I guess, Naya has the ruler, who I'm assuming. So it's just it's a different situation, right? That's why I said it's a lot.
The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change.
Oh, no!
And that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist.
That's not good.
Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryo Commission to scour the nation for visions,
Kinda like
embedding each one in this
Conria?
statue.
Like, isn't that a little bit like Conria in the sense of, we don't need the gods, we'll do our own thing? I know it's not exactly the same, but I don't know, like, for some reason, if you're taking people's visions away, you are also saying that they do not need the gods. Or I guess you're saying that they only need you, but...
And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
So it is supposed to be the Raiden.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
I don't know, a dictator? Yeah, Conria didn't have a god at all, obviously. But I guess what I'm saying is that if you're taking people's visions away, you must think as the ruler that the other gods should have never given, the other Archons should have never given those people visions in the first place. And so I guess it's not exactly a one-for-one situation, but I wonder why somebody doesn't come down here and smite the Raiden Shogun. Maybe she can do whatever she wants within the walls of Inazuma is what they're gonna say.
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly.
Yeah, I know,
against the Raiden
Thoma's like, can
Shogun.
you guys shut the fuck up? We're in
And
public.
yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Hey, you look like your mind is elsewhere.
What? What was that sound
Sound?
just now? What?
What sound. I didn't hear anything.
Well, I know when we
Did something
touch
happen?
the statues of the seven, shit happens. So maybe this is an extension of that. What the hell?
You touched the statue, and then...
I could hear the sound of people's aspirations. What the fuck?
Aspirations?
That's how they get the visions. Oh my god.
That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength,
Oh
the
my
gods
god.
look upon them with favor.
What the hell?
That is where visions come
Yeah.
from. In other words, a
Exactly.
person's vision represents their ambition.
And that's why I feel like the Raiden taking the visions away should be a little suspicious still. Even the other gods, should they not be angry about that? Because if Venti gave someone a vision, how dare the Raiden Shogun take that away when Venti made the decision for it to be given. I know that's not exactly how it works. We don't know. It's not like Venti's just going around and handing them out, right? It's a bit different. But you'd think that another one of the Archons would be like, yeah, that's offensive to me.
So
why
if
would
what you
you
just
why
said
would
is
you
true,
do that?
Then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So vision symbolizes ambition, not power, and that goes
All right.
in to the
Time for
theory
next
that
stop
we
on our
had
tour
in the
of
demo
Narukami
stream.
Island, the Kamisato residence.
Which, if you guys don't know,
Finally!
oh, okay, sure. But yeah, if you guys don't know, we have this theory where it's like, every person with a pyro vision has some sort of oh my god, what the hell is happening to me? Official, get down from there. I'm sorry. I wanted to climb up the statue and see what was in there. Everybody with a pyro vision has some sort of family person, and there's a legacy passed down in some capacity. So with D-Luke, it's the winery. With Klee, her mom's an adventurer. We don't really know anything else about that. With Amber, I think it's her grandpa, I don't know. I don't remember. The vision theory gift that keeps on giving. I need to talk about it at least once per stream. So yes, the gift that keeps on giving. We also have Hydro to have multiple personalities, like a stage persona and another persona with, I'm guessing Farina, and then also with Child, that's pretty self-evident as well. With Venti, we have the Animo theory because of Kazuha. Everybody lost someone important to them. And so maybe the ambition is it's going to be different for every person. However, the ambition is also connected to that. I want the power to stop what happened to my dead friend from happening to other people. And that's how you get Animo. It's not even just that there's a similarity in the set of circumstances. Thank you, Official, for interrupting me. It's not just that there's a similarity in the circumstances, but there's also a similarity in the sense of you want to prevent that thing from happening. You want to prevent the bad thing that makes you feel weak, in a sense. And that's where the ambition part comes in, because the ambition for the people that have Animo is to stop maybe history from repeating itself, to stop having that repeated loss. With D-Luke and Amber and Klee, the ambition is to continue a family legacy or pass down something or something of that nature. With the Cryo, it's to break out of the family expectations. And so it's not just the circumstance, but that there's specific ambitions tied to the circumstance, right? So that's what I'm kind of cooking so far. Hello. Okay. I don't know what I just did there. It's okay. Thank you, Bad Karma Ken, for the follow, by the way. So whatever Electro means plus freedom. Oh, that's interesting. Katie in chat is saying that there's two vision theories, that they're actually connected in some way, that there's the kingdom you were born in combined with the element that you get. Now that, we would need a, what do you call it, a Punnett square? Where it's like X, 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 Y, 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 X, Y, X, Y. You guys know what I mean, right? So that everybody for Mondstadt, it would be freedom. Like, maybe it's even that, yeah, Kaya Ida wants to be free from the expectations. D-Luke wants to be, I feel like D-Luke, we got information that his parents were shitty. I don't know, is that true? Cap, I don't know. That his, where am I even going, by the way? Hold on a second, we have to teleport. We're all the way, we are in the wrong place. We have to go somewhere else. So maybe, I feel like with D-Luke, for some reason, I feel in my heart that his parents were bad. And so it could be not necessarily that he wants to fulfill the legacy of the winery, but also wanting to change it, wanting to be better than his shitty father was, question mark. With Fischl, see, with Electro, it's hard because I had a theory for Electro and then it literally left my brain and now I don't remember. With Geo, it's being in a position of leadership, but then it's interesting because if you think about Ito, right, if there's some sort of vibe of eternity plus Geo, because if we're thinking about what the nation is plus the vision, then Ito wants to be in a leadership position with the gang to have some sort of eternal mark on the world, is what you would maybe put together. Or something like that. I'm assuming that we're supposed to be going whatever this way is. Also, I'm not gonna bother, oopsie, I'm not gonna bother fighting anything, if you guys are wondering. Ito wants to have fun forever. Maybe. Not just fun, but I also think just the gang is a way to leave some sort of mark on the world, too. Can I climb up here? I feel like the answer is going to be a big fat no, but we can try to scale the mountain, maybe? It's so confusing, because I feel like that where I spawn has, oh, Fischl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this happened to you. There must be a road somewhere. There's no way that this is the intended way that we're supposed to be getting around. She's okay, though. Cal, you have to be aware of your surroundings. You're beelining to waypoints without acknowledging your surroundings. I mean, what do you mean, though? What was I supposed to? I don't see what. I don't see. There wasn't like a clear. I went through here, right? There's a path, but the path is this way. And then I would have been over here anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Like, the waypoint had a path, but I would have had to walk. So now, at least, I'm going where I'm going. It didn't make any sense. It was too, the path was confusing. This is better. There we go.
There you are.
Electrovisions were given to people who needed a friend. I was thinking about that. I was thinking that people with electrovisions are alone because of Razor. That's, I think, the theory that I had. That they were alone and have some sort of forgotten past. And that's why. That's why, basically. Okay, we're finally where we're supposed to be. Oh yeah, see, this is from the cutscene. Let's go.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh?
It's hard to top the Jade Chamber.
I expected it to be.
I thought Paimon was done talking, sorry. Not all Electro characters have a summon. I know that they don't all have a summon, Arnold, but it's just that they need a friend in their heart, right? It's that the Electrovision facilitates friendship. Maybe that's why the girl with Ito, that's why she can be part of the gang, because she has the vision in a sense. And so it facilitated a friendship. It's not just imaginary friends, but it helps to be able to find a place to belong, maybe.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests.
Oh.
Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally
See,
meet
now
you.
things are getting exciting.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she?
I realized something unfortunate, and it's that I forgot that Paimon talks this much. Like, Paimon basically does all of the dialogue that we that we should be saying, I realized, and for some reason I never realized that before. So, I'm a little, I don't know, it's a little off-putting.
Oh, behind the screen?
And I'm like, oh man, oh dear, I don't know, you know what I mean? It feels like Paimon doesn't have her personality, but she only exists to speak for us. And I find that, I'm starting to find that a little bit annoying, that it feels like, I don't know, like Paimon's just transcribing our feelings instead of us having some sort of dialogue together, like us, I don't know how to explain it. Like the Traveler and Paimon do not have separate opinions. They must have the same opinion because we never say anything.
Yes.
But maybe...
As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests.
Oh, I see.
Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is
It's
an
just
unwelcome
like
surprise.
church.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation.
I like this though.
And
I like
Thoma
the
assures me
framing and
that you
how
do indeed
the
possess the
camera's
power to change the
behind,
tide of
peeking
times.
behind the screen.
At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties.
I see.
A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus,
Yeah, this
we cannot
camera's great
remain
because
indifferent to
she's
this
clearly
situation
not wearing...
without also remaining indifferent to our own fate.
She's clearly not wearing this right now, and so it's almost like she's speaking to you in a personal capacity and not in the position of power that she's in capacity.
Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
I did not come to start a rebellion! We're in such a bad mood! I understand that what happened with Dainsleif was traumatic and that our brother is evil, but you gotta suck it up, bitch! I don't know what to say to you! Like, bestie, I understand, but... what do you mean? I did not come here to start a revolution! You're such a brat! Like, this is exactly... Oh my god.
See, milady, it's just like I
I'm
said.
going to leave
This
now!
will take us nowhere.
Oh my god! Traveler, please!
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one
Okay.
condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
Explain why Lumen has to participate when she's just trying to meet the Electro, Archon, and find Aether, because Aether's entire point is that this place is irredeemable, and that there's no point for the world to exist as it is because of what happened to Conria. And so, by Lumen not wanting to help people and just going after her own selfish desires, she's reinforcing what her brother thinks. And so why doesn't she just agree with him and think that the world has to be destroyed or that the Archons need to be destroyed? And so, for Lumen to be saying, I'm not here to start a revolution, how are you any different? Why didn't you just go agree with your brother then? Why do you think that what your brother's doing is even wrong if you don't think that the people here, if there's nothing redeemable, if there's no reason to help the people that are actually here? That's why. I mean, maybe she doesn't realize it. Maybe she doesn't know that, which is fair, obviously. That's probably going to be part of the Traveler's character development. But that's why. Because her attitude matches Aether. So if she disagrees with what Aether is saying, she also needs to oppose that through her actions and not just her words, right?
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them.
Oh!
Perhaps once you've met
Okay.
them, you will understand.
Ito? And I don't know.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the
Oh,
best
these
in
may be
the
just
world.
random people.
Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them.
So what do we do? Just
will
go
await
up to
your
the
return
statue
here.
and yoink it? Like, what do you... I don't know. That kind of
Then
concerns
you have
me.
my gratitude.
Thank you for the hydrate, bad karma.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Thanks, Thoma. Oh, there was something that somebody said earlier that I wanted to talk about. Hold on. It was a long time ago. It was something that Robin said. This is why none of the tournament people were special. They lacked visions and they lacked any real ambition. I guess so, but you could have Fatui also lack real ambition, right? Because I said that the Fatui would have made more sense for that arc because the Fatui are obsessed with delusions and whatever, so of course they would want a masterless vision. I understand what you're saying, but they could have also had it be Fatui and then that they don't have any real ambition because they're just following the Czarina's orders, and so it could have been about that. I understand what you guys mean, though. I don't think that that resolves the previous criticism. But I do get it. Like, I know what they were trying to do. I just think that... Thank you. Guys, what the heck? What was that? Oh, he's still here. Hi. Am I supposed to do something? Do you want a snack? Like... Oh, goodbye. Okay. I'm assuming that that's just the natural wildlife and not something, a quest or something. Not like a secret.
You here to play with me?
The prologue was a prelude to themes of ambition that will be expressed during the quest. I understand. Those things give you things if you follow them. Oh, we're already too late. We're too far gone. I'll keep that. I figured that they did, but I'll keep that in mind for next time. But yeah, I didn't know how much I needed to follow them. I was getting a little impatient, I'm sorry. But yeah. The reason why Lumin's attitude is kind of annoying me is because I feel like that if she doesn't want to help people, then why is she opposed? Why is she diametrically opposed to what her brother is up to? Or, you know what would be crazy? If it's not that she thinks what her brother is doing is wrong, but she actually thinks that it's a waste of time and they should just go home. That would be the fucked up thing, is that the Traveler doesn't actually think, oh, but the people here are good. You shouldn't destroy and blow up the world and do a terrorism. It's that she doesn't think that, or I guess the Traveler doesn't think the sibling should get involved, and that's the big sort of reveal, because I'm thinking at this from the perspective of the reason why Lumin is shocked that her brother is doing this is because her brother's working with the bad guys. But it would be funny if the Traveler, the reason why she's upset is because her brother should be focusing on reuniting with her and getting home and not caring about these randos.
See, where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this?
Okay, so they are
Why
random
leave
people.
all of a sudden, after all these years.
Oh no! This man's sad he can't protect the
Precisely.
town anymore!
It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play.
Oh.
Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Ah, you must also be here to try
Oh.
and convince Tejima
I like
to
these
stay.
little old people designs, they're cute.
Tejima has protected this place ever since he
Oh.
arrived here 30 years ago, keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers.
Oh.
He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him.
Bro just said to travel the world and come back to me once you've understood the nature of this world. Oh, I know, but I'm saying that if Lumin thinks that the nature of the world is terrible and she doesn't give a shit, that's not helpful. You know, that's not gonna be helpful. That's probably more in line with what he thinks. So she needs to care. She has to care about people.
All of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder.
Just tell them the truth, bestie. Like, just be honest.
Gladly apologize if that's the case.
Like, you're putting these old people through emotional pain, sir. Please.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him.
This
He
would
went
be
off on a
fucked up.
walk, alone.
What if
circled
the
village
ambition
a few times,
is
and then
in
out of
the
blue,
vision?
He announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
Oh.
Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
So guys, what if it's not just he's sad because he lost his vision?
Seems like he's a well-respected
What if
guy
it's
around
also
here.
that... Okay, so we all know that Disney's Wish is bad, right? We all know that Wish has terrible music and a terrible story and a terrible plot. But back when it had an interesting plot in the concept art, there's this idea that wishes are given to the king, and that these wishes have people's ambition, kind of similar to this. And then when people lose their wish, they can't remember it anymore. So what if it's not just that this guy's sad because he doesn't have his vision and he feels useless? What if when you get your vision, your ambition is actually in the vision, similar to in Wish, how your wish is in the wish, and when it's removed from you, you fall apart, basically, right? Because it's like part of your soul is missing. Part of your soul is in the vision, and that may be extra fucked up, because it's not just a metaphorical thing, it's literally, that's why Paimon heard people's ambitions. That little piece of their soul is in the vision, it's what powers the vision. Theories, guys. That would be interesting.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave.
Oh my god!
But a question
I'm so
of
distraught!
what reason I would have
Like,
to
what
stay.
the fuck, man?
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago?
Wait!
And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time?
Wait, what? Does he literally
I
not
don't
remember?
have answers to those questions.
No!
I can't remember
Oh my
anymore.
god! I can't believe
Ever
it!
since they took
That's
my
crazy!
vision
I
away,
can't
it's
believe I
like
was actually right!
a
Oh my
slice
god,
of my memory
Calxiyn,
is
gift
gone.
of prophecy! I'm
past,
so smart!
I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I
Oh
had
my
then,
god!
it's gone now.
I'm
So
so
I thought, what's
distressed,
to
though.
stop
Like,
me
I'm
from moving
actually
around instead?
distressed.
The emptiness inside me will be there either
Oh
way.
my god!
Okay. Well, in that
Bro.
case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right?
I'm literally... Guys. Wow! Oh my
Remember
god!
anything,
That's
it's not
so
gonna be
good!
easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back.
Thanks, Paimon!
Oh, that
Just
reminds
try
me.
harder! What
Last
the
time
hell?
I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw
Okay.
him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary?
Oh my god,
you
this
say so.
guy has actually
I honestly
forgotten.
can't seem to remember.
It's more than just the reason,
yes,
it's just his
yes,
whole
you
life.
And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things.
Okay.
Things which would prove very important at a later date.
I'm literally like flabbergasted.
But if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary.
Like, oh my
Must be
god.
around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Okay. Man, that's crazy, bro. Like, that's actually crazy. Wait. Okay, I know that we don't have a vision, right? But, like, what if then, at the end of our adventure, we would forget after we go and leave to wherever else that we, right, as we move on and go back home? Because if the visions are connected to your will and your memory, I know that we don't have a vision, but I wonder if that'll be the final twist at the end, is that we made all these memories with all of these people, but then if we leave, we'll forget everything happened because our will, our ambitions were directly connected to, you know what I mean? Like receiving the powers, our ambition was connected as we continued going on our journey. And so if we give that up, if we give up all the powers that we got here, will we also forget?
Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed
that's
up and burned
cute.
mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bambi was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
That's hilarious.
I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back. So I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance.
So it doesn't sound like it's Animo or something where you could, you know,
like your
fly.
average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more.
We need, like, I did such and such, and that points towards a certain
I went to play at the shrine
vision.
again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession.
A wife or something?
Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
Okay, interesting. Maybe he has Animo then. Maybe his wife died in some way and he wanted to protect her, and that's when he first got the vision.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about.
Okay.
Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child.
No!
But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his
Or maybe his
elemental
daughter.
energy remained on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking he had Animo. Oopsie, I didn't mean to skip. But I also don't need things to be food's meant to be. Use elemental sight? Oh no. I'm literally anything. Anything. I'm clicking anything. Elemental sight! How do I do that? I don't remember. Somebody tell me, which button is it? Look for objective in this area? Maybe I have to get closer to the diary first? It was over here. Should be the bumper. The button that opens the wheel. Oh, I see. Okay.
Here we are. This seems to be somewhere tower that Tejima visited a lot? The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here.
Please do
Something
not
that
dig
kept
up
him
a
in the
grave,
village
guys! I hope that that's not...
Something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years.
Oh my god.
Dig it up and
Yeah,
take a
I
look.
mean, they wouldn't do that though. There's no way they'd be digging it up and it's like, oh, we found a body. It must be a doll or something. Something else. Thank you, Nimbu, for the follow.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago.
Interesting.
Konda Village.
Oh!
Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
If we become separated during the war, go wait for me. So is he waiting for his wife?
Ah, so the reason
Oh.
Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years.
Oh my god,
Guess he
Paimon!
didn't show up in the end, huh? Well,
Yeah, I'm thinking about
Tejima
Animo
his stuff
too.
back and take it from there.
I wonder if he could get another vision, if he remembers, or maybe his vision will just pop right back to him if he remembers why. Because otherwise we have to go get it, right? Like, it wouldn't be enough just to talk about it with them. We'd have to go get it. So maybe by remembering, it'll respawn back to him?
That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too.
Oh.
But I have no memory of
Oh
anything
my
that's written in this
god!
diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years.
I'm getting goosebumps,
Over
guys.
the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting.
Oh.
Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
Please tell me we can
And
reunite
just look at
them.
all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye.
Aw, man.
How could I have forgotten something so important to me?
Oh.
Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regrets,
Oh.
everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Does that make you feel sad?
No.
What?
Not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was.
Oh my
Her
god.
face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
So do you still plan on leaving?
I think maybe not.
Oh. It
If
would
this
be
is
worth
something
the
I
wait.
waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on
Yeah,
waiting.
exactly.
Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her
But she would
name?
still love you.
Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that,
Oh.
I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart.
Don't worry, we're gonna
How
find them.
curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness, the feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here.
Ayaka
keep
wanted
waiting
us to
for her.
get them their visions back.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still. it makes
Losing a
Paimon
reason to
really
feel sad is maybe the saddest thing of all. That's... Oh
Since it's
man, that's
just like
fucked
Ayaka
up.
and Thoma were saying. If you lose your vision,
Yeah.
you lose all your hopes
You
and
can't
dreams
let
too.
these people walk around
That
with
certainly
other hopes
explains
and
the state Tejima was
dreams.
in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we?
Well, a little bit, but...
Well, let's go find the next
Yeah, I feel
person.
like Ayaka tricked us. I feel like that this isn't even about we go get their vision back.
The one who lost their vision is a samurai from the...
Like, not tricked per se, but the way that she phrased it, it sounded like we were actually going to get them their visions back, when in reality, that's not what we're doing. And so I feel like that she tricked us a little bit. What she really wants us to do is be moved by the plight of these people so we help in the revolution, right?
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree.
Mm-hmm.
But why would they take action against one of their own?
Because the guy probably, like, is a whistleblower,
doesn't get
you know?
Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We
What?
demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know
Oh
anything about emergency provisions.
this man just lost his whole memory.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential.
Oh, no.
Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
No, but
You
he's not
samurai
like
think you
that.
can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, he actually doesn't remember.
Huh? And
Like
who
the
are you?
emergency food.
One of
Oh, dear.
Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? How?
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us
Damn, I
settle
love
this
how,
matter.
like, there's two little old people that want to help this other old man, and then it's
This is
just
Kurosawa. He's a
these
samurai
two
and a
guys,
member of the
like, it's a
Shogun's army.
totally, like,
They issue
tonal
emergency
whiplash.
provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply
Conflict.
ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to
He
give us
just
anything.
doesn't remember.
He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve
Oh my
without
god!
them.
How would this man eat enough food to feed a whole
No one
village?
seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa
Oh
was a
my
kind man.
god!
He's shown his
Bro,
true colors.
really?
He's the
If
same as all the
if
other
somebody
samurai.
who was nothing but nice to me suddenly had a drastic change in personality, I would be concerned about their health. How
It's
can
no
you
wonder all the
think,
visions have
like,
been
oh, well,
confiscated.
I guess he
The Raiden
finally
Shogun
showed his
doesn't
true
need people
colors.
like
Like,
him
what
helping
the
him rule
hell?
the nation.
Oh, dear.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Oh, dear. Guys, oh boy. Like, this poor guy doesn't remember
I've never
anything.
even heard of these emergency provisions.
Yeah, like, he's just
I
lost,
don't
you
know
know?
whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me,
This
I've got
poor
other
man,
matters to attend
oh my
to.
god. These townspeople are assholes. We heard you lost your vision recently?
That's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work.
Oh!
Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
Well, because now he's
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to
going
remember the
against them,
details.
I think.
All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were.
This poor
And
man.
It's not just that. I
Oh.
have this unsettling feeling.
Interesting.
Like someone owes me something.
Okay.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
Yeah, maybe he needs to hunt
I
someone
didn't
down.
take any.
Oh.
Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard
Yeah,
times
maybe
right now.
he had to go confront someone about not delivering the
top it all off,
provisions.
My house was just raided by
Oh
treasure
my
hoarders,
god!
which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing
Bro,
after
it's
them and I
always
got
the
held up
treasure
by
hoarders
these
at the
two.
scene of the crime, man.
If you don't believe me, go
Oh,
find the
okay.
treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be
I love how
telling
he's
the
like,
truth.
go find find the treasure hoarders.
We
Like,
better confirm. Let's go
Oh
round
my
up
God,
those
really?
treasure hoarders and see what they have to
that's
say. We
hilarious.
should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone
Like, we
too
need to,
far.
we're gonna trust the word of the treasure hoarders. All right, guys. How? Oh, okay. It's not elemental sight. We're just supposed to go find them. But yeah, this is a lot more compelling than the last part, I think. Wait! Oh, I thought I had to beat them up.
We really outdid
Never
ourselves
mind.
this time. All those samurai houses
They're
packed
so
with goods.
close, too!
We really
What
hit the
the
jackpot.
hell?
I mean, besides that one house.
Oh, man.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where
Are
this
you
came
guys
from.
serious? Like, they're so close
Today's
to
just the
town,
beginning.
too.
I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder.
Oh, my
that
goodness.
will go down in hoarder history. You demand, boss.
You demand.
Seemed like the treasure hoarders were after.
Yeah, let's go beat them up. I mean, that's what I thought we were here. That's what I thought we were here to do. Oh my God, Fischl, what happened to you, bestie?
Reveal thyself.
I love that. It's just Fischl plus D-Luke and everyone explodes.
We worked hard to steal that, you know?
I love how the bird is judging that, like, in
Come on,
the
boss, think of
cutscene.
something.
Oh my God.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders?
Ah!
We could use some.
That's, oh my God, that's brilliant.
Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh?
Ah!
Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
As opposed to all the other places you hit.
See inside. Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies. You
Damn.
kidding? That place
A
was a
box.
complete mess. All
Oh,
we found was a
interesting.
strange-looking
Okay.
box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on
Oh my
opening it
God, you're
myself
saying
once we
that in
got
front
back.
of your...
But now that you've caught
front of
us,
your lackeys?
how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom.
Sure.
What do you say?
That's reasonable.
Deal. Now show us what's in the box.
That's pretty reasonable for a treasure hoarder.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Ah!
Yeah. A
Oh
lot of them,
no!
too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store. A
Wait,
Miss
IOUs
O.
like
We're talking tons of more.
like the
I hear.
general goods lady owes something,
We
or
better talk to this Miss
the
O
guy
and get
owes
to the bottom
something?
of this.
Well, he did say he felt like he was owed
As for you
something,
guys,
so
You're free to go. Just pray that
I
our
love
paths
that.
don't
I love that
cross
Paimon
again.
is telling them what's
Yes,
what. It's just a
of course.
funny contrast.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's
Ah!
just get out of here.
Damn. Oh, that's funny. All right, guys, back to town. I feel like I'm moving so slow. Yeah, they're just a bunch of himbos. Those guys. Maybe it's a store up there. It's interesting how the towns are very, like, vertical, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot, like, going up hills and everything. It's not just on one sort of, you know, stationary area, if that makes any sense. You really have to get around. It's a very mountainous area. But yeah, I'm assuming up here is where we are supposed to be going. Another old lady. I see. There's a lot of old people in Inazuma, as opposed to the other places. I don't know. It feels like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember there being this many old people in Leeway. Oh, is this it?
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something?
Oh, well,
Or
she seems
perhaps
nice.
There's something you want to inquire about?
maybe she's a little
so you're
sus.
friends of Kurosawa, I take it.
Oh wait, he has debts.
Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
I mean, maybe.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from.
Ah, damn.
How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money?
Oh, I thought somebody owed
anything
Kurosawa something. They're saying that he owed...
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the
so he
payment
was
on his own
paying
account.
for the provisions out of his own
However,
pocket.
the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently,
Oh.
and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't
this
afford
poor
of the
guy.
usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount?
Well,
prices
you have to
increased
feed everyone,
just
Paimon.
by
That's a stupid question. What do you
Well,
mean?
if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions
Yeah,
must have been carefully
like, what do you
calculating how
mean
much
by
they needed
less?
to sustain them
People
each
need
time.
to live, Paimon.
Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Geo too, Katie.
Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what
Yeah,
he
I
did.
know.
They just complained and held him accountable.
Okay, I don't know about held him accountable. That sounds wrong to say, like, how dare they hold him accountable, but I know what
People's
you
attitudes
mean.
will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice.
Wait a minute, you're saying the prices skyrocketed, but, like, don't you set the prices? Or is it that, like, your provider for the groceries is also expensive? Like, you're the grocery store owner.
If you ask
Isn't
me,
it your fault?
Had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a
I'm
severe
assuming, like,
backlash
she
now.
also has people she needs to pay, but I'm like, wait a minute.
Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Unfortunately, he doesn't remember. Well, I'm assuming it's just a pride thing, right? You don't want to make people feel bad.
That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
Thank you. Yes, we know.
Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name,
Oh
he'll
my
have no choice but
God!
to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable
How do you know
blade.
all of this?
He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its
Oh,
origins.
okay.
He told me that it was
Oh.
a gift from his father, that
We
it was
can't
too
let this man
precious to
sell his
sell.
sword.
In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer.
Oh my
on
God,
it.
I don't like this
Everything has
lady.
its
Never
price,
mind.
at
Yeah,
least
I
that's
was
what
like,
I
there's
think.
something about her voice that sounds a
Why
little
don't
like
you
she's
ask him
kind
about the sword
of
yourself?
skeevy.
Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you
No!
would kindly settle today's bill.
But we
We bought the information, I guess.
Information
Oh my
is also a
God,
kind of
lady, are you
commodity.
serious?
Wouldn't you agree?
I know, like they're
Don't
fucking
worry. I
savage,
won't
man.
Much information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was
Oh
explicitly
my
confidential
goodness,
anyway.
this is so fucked
Oh,
up. I
let me
can't believe
think.
this.
2,000 mora should be a fair price.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from.
Thank you, Paimon. Yes, I understand. All right, let us switch back. But yeah, that was like, oh my goodness. I heard it in her voice. I was thinking to myself, this lady sounds sus as fuck. But I don't know if I adequately expressed before we started talking to her. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I was wrong. She seems nice. But now, no, based on her voice acting, I was right. She is.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
He's sitting there thinking,
I
brooding.
presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my
Oh
sword.
my God! Okay, well that's not gonna win anybody over,
It
but
turned out to be
okay.
a real time saver, actually.
Oh my God! I don't think
Perhaps I
that's a
should
good
start using
idea,
it more
sir. I don't think think that you would approve of
Did you manage to
threatening
track down
people.
the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Well, kinda, but also no, not exactly.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that
Oh,
really the
see,
kind of
and he
person I
doesn't even.
was?
His personality is actually changing now that the vision's
really
gone.
have
You
any
know?
such recollection. Even after all you've told me,
Oh.
I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away,
Yeah, because it still has
It seems that my
elemental
body was somehow
traces. Okay,
reluctant to do so.
I understand.
And this sword was once wielded by my father.
Oh, maybe it's Pyro, Katie. It could be Pyro if it's a family legacy generation thing.
I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say?
Oh no!
I can't seem to remember that either.
Oh dear.
It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me.
Man,
So many
this is so
memories
fucked
gone.
up.
Forever.
Like, it's not even just their
No matter
vision,
how
but it's
hard I try
everything
to
that was
remember.
connected to that.
All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his
Yeah.
life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me,
Wait,
this
but now
sword,
he's remembering.
"You should."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice.
And justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make
Yeah, it
others
was
happy.
like he was passing. The father
must have
passed
been my
on
greatest ambition
to be a
after all.
samurai, right?
But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the
Oh,
provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up.
sir, things will get better.
The Tenryou Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help.
Yeah, these people are
refused to
assholes,
understand
man.
me.
I can't really.
The irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person. Yet I'm equally unable to be bad.
I literally like this
know
is
what to do
so.
with myself.
This is unprecedented levels of messed up. You know what I mean?
When we get the chance, let's speak to Thoma about Kurosawa's
Oh.
death. The Yashiro Commission would
Okay,
surely help cover
Paimon,
his
that's really
expenses.
nice.
In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Yeah, losing a vision is no trifling matter. Oh.
Seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision.
Uh-huh.
Let's go find
But
the next
I
person.
still feel like there's something suspicious about that. I know that we don't have a vision, but what if we leave and we can't remember anything anymore? So, we're back. Hi, everybody. Okay, find the next person that lost their vision. Luckily, they're nearby. They're not making us walk too far, it seems. Hold on, can we just teleport up to that waypoint that was in the town? Okay, I don't know if all that was necessary, but... Let me refill my water, actually.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.
But yeah, sorry if you guys had to listen to the characters while I was in the bathroom. Maybe I should pick better places to go AFK. I don't think that they talk though when you're moving. They only talk when you're standing still. So that's why when I was having my little monologue about my theories earlier, I was running around, but
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous
Interesting.
sword master around these parts.
Now, what if this is Ito instead of a random
He's
person?
the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Okay.
Sounds pretty
But it probably
impressive.
is just gonna be a rando.
This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine.
Oh?
Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
These must be like their students, but now...
Maybe, but I'm still worried about
Like he's
him.
not himself?
Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him.
Oh.
This time, though,
It's just because he's been possessed. That's all.
Possessed?
Once the exorcism has taken
Oh my
place,
god!
he'll be
They
right
think
as
he's
rain
been
in no time.
possessed! What the hell?
Hey there.
Pseudoscience, oh dear. Hello, bestie, please. I'm trying. That's hilarious. They think he's been possessed.
Don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired.
Oh my
Get out of
god.
here immediately. Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
Bro, I'm not gonna fight you. I love that was so cute. We're here to become disciples?
Disciples?
Okay.
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui.
Okay.
It's the whole reason.
Go off, Paimon. Start bullshitting.
Just seek
Nice.
him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking
Yeah,
about how
he's
he
possessed.
got
Are you guys? Oh my god, are you guys stupid? Yeah, be smart, guys.
From the way you're dressed,
Like, didn't they just?
it doesn't look like you're from
What if
around
they
here.
realized that his vision was stolen, but maybe they
Please,
wouldn't? I don't
accept
know.
my apologies.
Oh.
We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert.
Oh.
We haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Since got possessed
I'm
recently,
not going back until I
and
can
still
call him my
recovering.
sensei. That's such an
he's
anime-ass
not
thing to
able to
reply
take on any new
with.
disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail.
This is interesting.
Then you
I
can
like
decide
this
whether
one
to
too.
stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard.
Okay.
Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight.
Okay.
He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
not long ago,
no.
Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train.
For a minute there, I thought that she had like an Australian accent. I don't know, just the first thing that
Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think...
Does she? Am I
that he's
crazy?
being possessed by an evil spirit.
It
So
sounds like
we've asked
the voice
shrine
actress
maidens
has
from the
an
Grand
accent and she's
Narukami
trying to
Shrine
hide
perform
it.
an exorcism.
Whatever it is.
But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami
Yes, I
Shrine?
know. That's why I was like, is her accent Australian?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island.
Oh, okay.
The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty shogun herself.
Okay, interesting.
Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course.
Oh.
But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens
Oh
from the
my
Grand
goodness.
Narukami Shrine would have clear power
I
and
feel like
authority to
something
perform an
bad is
exorcism.
gonna happen up there. I don't know.
So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place
Oh
this
my
evening.
God!
You're both more than welcome to
Bro,
come
he
and watch if
doesn't
you're
need to
interested.
be exercised. He just needs a little help.
Losing your vision
No!
can cause
No,
possession.
it can't cause possession.
Guess we
Guys,
should come back
please.
this evening
No,
and
they
see
just
for
think he's possessed because he can't fight anymore. Guys, please. Please. No. No.
So you decided to come.
Ugh.
It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to
Oh my
witness Sensei one of
goodness.
his
This
fits
is
of madness.
ridiculous.
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself.
Sure.
When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken.
This poor
pushed her
old
away.
man. Like he's not
It looked like he was in great
crazy.
distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with
I
bloodshot
wonder
eyes.
if it also, the memories that you have, it also matters when you got your vision, and so what if he got his vision as a child,
All the while
and
we
so
kept
now
calling those
maybe,
names.
I don't know.
Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters we
okay.
had defeated in the past.
I was gonna say, like, what if now
One of them
he's
was Anzai.
childlike or
He used to
something,
be a
but...
fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer
dear.
ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him.
Guys, he doesn't
So the
need
exorcism
to
can
be
finally continue.
exercised!
The ritual has now begun.
Oh dear,
All we can do is patiently
oh
await the
dear.
result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch
I'm
some
like,
water.
what are we supposed
If he
to do
wakes
in
up,
this
he's sure to be
situation?
thirsty.
Well, maybe we can, after he's leaving, we can go talk to him. Like, now's our chance to sneak in, is the vibe? Ah! Hello? Is that him?
Who's that sneaking around?
I think, is he on the run? Is he making a run
We
for
won't
it?
let them get away
Oh,
with it. Come on,
what? I feel like that's either the wanderer that they were talking about, or it's the old man is running away.
They aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Kala's gone back in time trying to convince the people of Salem that witches are real. I mean,
Let's look a little
but
further
like, it's not like people regularly get exercised.
It's gotta be him.
You know, like it's not like this is a regular occurrence.
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
You're old.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move
Yeah,
even
see, I
quicker
feel
than
like
he
that this is the
does.
old man that's supposed to be a wanderer.
Unless...
Oh.
I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here.
Relax.
First off, who are you?
Please.
And what are you doing sneaking around these parts?
What?
You seem like bad
Oh my
news,
god,
mister.
Paimon, please!
Bad
Why are you
news?
so hostile?
I'll
yeah!
have you know I trained side
Yeah,
by
like,
side
what
with
the fuck?
Domon back in the day.
He wasn't doing
Long
anything
before you ever
shady. He
showed
was
up.
just he was listening.
I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But
yeah,
if you must
see, this is the guy that
I
they
am
just
Domon's
mentioned.
senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me.
Why did you
Because I
run?
don't wish to see Domon or anyone else
oh my
associated with him
God.
ever again.
Sir!
When we were young, we trained under the same
Oh
swordmaster.
no, they're like
studying
rivals.
Meikyoshi Suiart
oh
together.
dear.
I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable
Yeah, and
older
then
disciple.
he usurped him basically.
Practitioners of Meikyoshi Suiart seek to achieve stillness of mind.
Freedom! Could have
from
been
all
Animo.
agitation.
Yeah,
So the
I mean,
majority
he
of
didn't
disciples are
actually lose
indifferent
a
to
friend,
rank and reward.
but maybe
I was no exception.
it was a metaphorical loss. They were dead to
Domon
each
was
other,
different.
you know?
The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face,
this is so
how to become
anime,
the
like-
best in the world. Sensei
This is
scolded
such an
him and
anime.
told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master barely days into his training
Damn.
showed that he had a
Fickle
fickle
mind kind of reminds me of
that
Venti, but
this
I don't
would
know.
impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation.
Yeah.
He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of
But that's not a
Meikyoshi
good
Suiart.
reason. That just shows that you are
the
selfish,
disciples,
bro.
I was the most gifted.
Oh,
I
dear.
had trained the longest.
Oh, no.
Everyone had high expectations
You're
for
still
me.
holding that grudge? You're an old man. You have to
Domon's
get
arrival
over it,
changed
sir. I'm
everything.
sorry.
When we
Please.
sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never
This
looked
is
back.
also unnecessary.
Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then.
What? Hold
That
on.
match
Sorry,
used
guys.
up every last ounce of energy in his body.
The sensei died fighting
That
him?
I wanted nothing
Oh my
further to do
God.
with him. Deep down, though, I still
Bro,
respected his
this
mastery of the
entire
blade
stream is
and
just
his
fucked up.
commitment
There's
to
so
the
many
art of the
fucked up things going on.
So, when I heard rumors that he had
He
lost
had
his
lost
mind,
his mind. You guys
my
are
first
so
reaction was to
rude.
dismiss them as false.
Oh,
How could
no.
he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced
This is
Meikyo
so-
Shisui art to perfection.
Just everything is so messed
I
up.
decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment,
I
heard
love
him
this. I
call
hope
my
that
name.
they
I
become
thought mine was a
boyfriends
name
after
he
they
had long
stop
since
fighting.
forgotten. So you see, I came here not to
Oh.
cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story.
Yeah, like
should
what
get
the
back now.
fuck?
The exorcism is probably finished.
How are we supposed to help this guy?
Seems like we got it wrong this time.
Well, yeah, Paimon.
Still, Paimon's not sure.
All right, let's go back and see how the exorcism is. Return to the exorcism site. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get back down here. Whee! I can't believe this. Like, everyone is failing this poor old man right now. Yeah, I love how Paimon says we got it wrong. We didn't do anything. Like, there is no we. Hello? The circle is around this area. Maybe we have to go up a little bit. I've never met a Paimon skipper until today. I've had enough. I don't need to be babied like these other Genshin fans, all right? I don't need all of this type of babysitting. See, is this not them outside? Return to the exorcism site, bestie. Like, I don't know how I am, like, in the site. What door does it want me to go into? Hello? They're right here. And this is an opening. Cal is literally in the walls. Yeah, I'm so, like, what the fuck does it mean? I've returned to the site. Maybe it's up here? Okay, there we go.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed?
I guess I just don't take it as an insult to my intellect. I do. I do take it. I'll get to that in a minute, though.
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? How is that possible?
Oh my god.
No, I refuse to believe it. Something's
You
clearly
guys suck
wrong.
as his disciples if you can't even
Monaco,
notice that his
please.
vision got taken.
Try not to get agitated.
Why don't we tell
I'm
them that he
sorry.
lost his vision?
With
We
what
know
powers
that.
I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon.
Thank
But
you, Shrine
spirits
Maiden.
may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed
God.
myself. Thus, I dare not rule
Yeah,
out
like why
possession
didn't
with
we just tell them,
complete
hey, by
certainty.
the way, our friend told us that Daimon lost his vision. Maybe that's why.
And
Like, why are
all
we
is
not helping?
certainly not
Why are we
lost.
putting this poor
For
old
I
man
received word
through an
not long ago that
exorcism?
Lady Yae has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yae?
Oh.
Is that the same Lady Yae that I think you
Yae
mean?
Miko, right?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Oh, okay.
That's wonderful
So this is how we're
news.
connecting
Then
these things
Sensei
to
will
each
be
other.
sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yae is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the
okay.
exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei.
Okay.
But Lady Yae can give a conclusive
I can also
verdict.
give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yae?
Oh,
that won't be necessary.
This guy.
All that is required of you.
Oh,
is
okay.
your
So I wonder if
timely
we
arrival at
also
the
have to go to
Grand
the
Melancholy
shrine.
Shrine. Lady Yae does not like to be kept waiting. I
Damn.
must leave
Oh my
now,
goodness.
But we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
I feel like that. I don't know. We're the bad guys in this situation. We know that his vision's been stolen. We were literally told about it.
Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady
Oh my
Yae's
goodness,
attention?
guys, please stop fighting. It's not that
No,
serious.
that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yae, the head shrine maiden.
Oh my goodness.
She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I feel like he has a crush on her. Like, should I shower again? Exactly.
Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow.
Okay,
Given
sure.
that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei.
Why are we burying the lead here? I don't get it. Did I miss something? Like,
After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yae.
why are we
We're curious
stupid?
to meet her
Please.
too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two
Like,
about
did you
the
guys
right
forget what you
achievement
were
from her.
doing? But yeah, I do take the Paimon dialogue as an insult to my intellect. It's like, let's make sure that Paimon tells the audience the thing that we think that they forgot despite hearing it 5 minutes ago. So, yeah, I do take it that way. Just because it's so blatantly you're hitting the audience over the head with make sure we go back and do this thing. But I also know that most Genshin players don't pay attention to what's going on, so I don't blame the game for doing that. I feel like the game only does that because they know their audience and their audience doesn't read. So, yeah, exactly. Like, people ignore Paimon and then ask what's happening, but like, I am not the one, so... So that is why I skip over Paimon stuff. I'm like, I know what's going on. I'm not one of those people. I'm paying attention. I can't climb up things very well. Like, I can't get to where we're going very well. But I still... Not climbing! How else am I supposed to get up here? And this game is so confusing. Like, okay, I was following the path, and then the path disappeared. That's not my fault. Like, the actual path and where the game thinks that it's obvious to go is not obvious. Genshin is confusing? No, it's just like the layout of these areas. This doesn't make any sense. Like, am I supposed to go this way or am I supposed to climb up this staircase? Which way am I supposed to... Like, what is this? This is just a dead end? Oh no, there's a ladder here, but like, this is just weird. Like, where are we going? This is how people regularly get up the shrine? You know, they have to climb. These old people that come up to the shrine to see the shrine maiden, they have to climb up a ladder and a bunch of stairs? There's no easily accessible way to get here? I love how Arnold said ladder, Cal, but where did this ladder actually lead to? Like, what is this? Yeah, like, rip to the old people. What the hell? Arnold's like, ladder, Cal, as if the ladder, like, what is this? This is a set of stairs. The set of stairs goes nowhere. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, what was that? That doesn't make any sense, bestie. These poor old people that have to climb all the way up this bullshit just to get their ass up here. Like, so, yeah, the casualties, exactly, chat. You guys understand me. Like, people died. People died coming up here. Oh, okay. I like the little foxes, though. That's a nice detail. We need an elevator. We have the technology. We can do better than this. Is there a waypoint here, by the way? Yeah, I'm not doing this again. Go.
What? Another bad one?
Another bad one? Another bad what? What was that about? Aw, this is a pretty area, though. This is nice, I will say. Despite my, complaining about the layout of this place. Like, this is a very nice design. I really like the fox tree. Yeah, the shrine is very pretty.
Do you think that's Lady Yae?
Oh, man!
Oh, no wonder Jimmy was so excited. She has a really striking presence.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what we were excited about, her presence.
Paimon?
Both of them.
She looked right at us just now.
Oh, man.
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Yeah, but...
Keep away. Keep away from me.
Oh, this poor man.
I gave up the art of the sword.
Oh.
Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yae, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past,
This is like
gathered all around him.
This is
to
so
persecute
different.
him.
Like, it feels more like akin to like dementia or something.
It must be a possession.
But if you lived this long and forgot that much of your memory, I think you'd be reverted back to when you were more a kid, you know?
In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a
You know
confident
what?
smile.
I think she realizes that it's because of the vision hunt decree.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that
Oh.
Yes. This is a change in the person himself.
Okay.
Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired,
Oh
he
my
finally
god.
descended into
Why are we not saying
madness.
that we know his vision got stolen?
As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
She's right, but it also feels like she's
As for what has
dismissing
triggered
their...
this change,
Okay,
I believe
okay,
it must
okay.
be the
I
loss
thought she
of
was
his
gonna lie
vision.
to them. I
For to be
thought that
stripped
she
of
was
one's
gonna say
visions,
that
to
he
be
like had a
stripped of
mental
one's
breakdown or
ambition.
something. That's why I was like, yeah, what the fuck? Okay, no. She's actually telling them the
Stripped of
truth.
his ambition? But Lady Yae, even without his ambition, why
Okay.
did he suffer such a
Yeah,
dramatic change?
I was so sus of her.
How
I
does
thought
that
that she was
explain
gonna
his descent
say
into madness?
I thought that she was gonna say, "Oh, well, he just had a mental breakdown, nothing to see here," like defending the
Your
shogun,
school
but
practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not?
okay.
Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it.
Right?
There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught.
Okay.
Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple?
Yeah.
And defeated them both?
It's
Can one
Like,
truly
now
remain
his-
unagitated, of
his
still
mind is
in
almost
moments such as these?
catching up to him. He had techniques to cope and now they're gone.
I'm not sure I understand. The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others.
And now he has regret
Even those of
because he
one's
did all
closest
these things.
companions.
But now for what? Like, what was the
Only a
point?
deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for
to
him
be
to rise
ruthless?
above the pain of these encounters.
Oh dear, I don't
to
know how I
focus
feel about
way
that.
ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the
That's
state you
really
see him in
fucked
now.
up though. Like, holy shit.
Much like a certain fatally flawed
Oh,
friend
is she
of mine.
talking about the Raiden Shogun?
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's all my fault. Father. Sensei. I'm sorry.
That's enough.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
I don't know, Paimon. I guess he did, since that's what you're
Why are
saying.
the two of you? Is that you or a ghost?
Oh, two
You're
of
here for
him.
revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come.
Bro, I feel like he's gonna be like, shut the fuck up, you
You're
deserved
right to
it.
assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly.
Oh, I
But I
love this.
didn't
This
come
is
here
so
to settle a
dramatic. This is
score.
great.
It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago.
Oh.
You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran.
Oh.
I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you in the hopes that they might carry you further.
Oh. Yeah, what? He saw two of him just now. So that means he's like he was seeing their actual spirits or something.
Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too.
Oh.
But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
Oh.
But what if one day the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best.
Yeah, see?
But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're gonna end up.
After you rescued me from the hands of the pirates,
oh my
I told
god!
myself
Like
I
they
would
have
follow
such
in your
there's such
footsteps
a
for the rest of my
deep-rooted
days.
history with these NPCs. I love
can't
this.
know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now.
Oh.
All I know is that here and now in the
Yeah, I
present,
was thinking that he
I
used to
wish to
have Electro
continue.
too.
I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master
But
of
now,
Meikyo
what if this
Shisui
gives him
art.
new ambition so he gets his
Nanako's far from the only one.
vision back?
Actually, all of us think that way.
Oh.
Goodness. Well,
Like now if he has a new will and a new ambition.
You can place the ambition you once had in their hands.
Oh.
Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me.
Oh.
So I can't claim to understand
Damn,
it.
oh my
But
god.
I do know what it
Jesus
feels like to have your
Christ.
ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you,
That's
it is time
interesting.
for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name.
Oh.
But you have a great
Like he has a
number of
reason to
worthy
keep
disciples.
going on. I love how Yae Miko's in the background, like, not
I'm sorry to
saying
have made you
anything at
worry for
all.
me and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I
Okay,
have
so they
learned in my
were
life so
able
far.
to kind of
This
help,
is my
like,
promise.
resolve this man.
And I humbly ask
Oh,
Gonzai
see, now
my
they can
senior, to
reunite.
hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer.
Oh, okay.
I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't
Damn,
cutting
he's like,
any
that doesn't mean
corners
I'm
with them.
moving in, though.
Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yae and then get yourself back home.
Okay.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Guess that sort of solves this
This
one,
is really the only thing that we can do
Traveler,
right now.
A moment, please. Lady Yae has some words for you.
See, so they all disagree with what the Raiden is doing.
my intuition
Why are
was
they
correct.
letting her do it? You know?
The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores.
Yes.
For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, You set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Okay! Guys? Oh, she wasn't done
hopes for you, child.
That was such a long silence.
Don't disappoint me.
Thank you!
Ooh, Lady Yae seems to have taken
Paimon!
Paimon,
Whenever you say something like that, it sounds
She
so...
seems
There's
super
no
mysterious.
heterosexual explanation
I'm so
for
curious
this.
what she really meant by all that.
Well,
we can come back to
they
it another
said that
time.
she...
For now, we should go
Not
report back to Miss
specializes per se,
Kamisato.
but that she handles prophecies and trying to avoid calamities and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that what they're going with is that Yae Miko knew that we were going to come here, that there was some sort of prophecy. I love, this is gonna be such a niche reference, but I feel like every stream needs to have a Spider Riders reference, but in Spider Riders, it's like, an earthen will come down to the inner world and cause a great calamity, and then the princess says, but is it gonna be a calamity for us or for them? Like talking about the Invecteds, like whose side is the calamity going to be for, right?
Oh, Ayaka, guess who fulfilled all your wishes?
We didn't fulfill any wishes.
Ayaka! Huh?
Uh-oh, are we worried about her for some reason? Oh! She's not behind the curtain. We did not fulfill any wishes. We didn't help anyone get their vision back.
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
I mean, we still helped her, but this was the thing, right? Is that she set us up. She wanted us to feel firsthand what the damage was to these people, so we would help, right?
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions.
Yeah, exactly, Paimon. What do you think she's gonna ask you to do? Like the only way to help them is gonna be by our participation.
How come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
But yeah, she wanted us, she kind of set us up, like, go help these people, but we couldn't actually help them. She wanted us to understand them so we would feel compelled to actually help them.
Because
that
now
was
that you
very
have done
smart
the
of
three
her.
things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Thoma also.
Oh, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. But isn't Thoma your, servant?
Oh my goodness! I ship these two, by the way. I think that it makes a good ship.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Thoma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
I love that! Childhood friends to lovers!
Okay, then.
Friend request accepted? That's funny.
Out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen.
Oh, I shipped them too when I first started Inazuma. That kind of implies that you stopped for some reason. Like there's another ship.
You have now witnessed the pain
Oh my
of those
god, it
deprived
seems
of
to
their
be a
visions.
fate worse than death.
What are your feelings on what you have seen?
Man.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential.
Uh-oh.
Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people.
Right.
But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure.
Oh, we lost something
It
too.
seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
Yeah, I will help you fight the Vision
You
Hunt
will?
degree. Let's
Really?
go. But you must keep the promise you made to me. Oh.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
Damn, was Thoma betting against
See?
our ass?
I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all.
Oh. Yeah,
Now
Thoma
then,
sounds like he
Given that
did
the
not
remainder
believe.
of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature.
More
Perhaps we could
confidential
move
than
to the Komori tea house.
we're alone right now.
We
Okay.
are-
Oops. I didn't mean to skip it. I thought she was done talking. Sorry. Yeah, she wore my ass down.
Here we are again.
I got distracted because I don't know if you guys heard, but my stomach rumbled really loudly, and so I was panicked. I pressed
Please
the button
continue
too
without
early.
me. I'll keep watch.
Okay, thank you.
So, what's the deal with this
Oh my
place
god, look at
anyway?
that food on the
What makes it
table.
your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access.
Okay.
Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of
I mean,
bystanders.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Okay.
Makes sense. Perfect place
Yeah,
for a
exactly. Secret revolution base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
I mean... Okay, have you raised formal objection? Yeah, that's what I've been wondering.
Of course.
Oh,
We have tried on numerous occasions.
See, I thought they were complicit, but it
Unfortunately,
seems like...
each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenchukaku,
Yeah, like I thought
it
that
is promptly vetoed by both the
they were
Tenryo
all
Commission and the
complicit
Kanjo
in it, but
Commission,
they've tried.
and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the
like
Vision
they
Hunt
think
decree.
the Shogun's being manipulated. Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt
The issue
decree?
is this. For the vast majority of people,
Yeah!
the Vision Hunt decree is something that has no implications whatsoever.
Like, why would they object? For most people, they don't even have
After
one.
all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions.
Oh no,
Moreover,
that's bad.
it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt decree is one of indifference.
Oh dear.
How can they be like that?
Thank you. Thank you, Paimon. You guys were
Nevertheless,
like that! Wait
in
a minute!
addition to
You guys
us,
were like that at the
there is
beginning!
also
What are you
the
talking
resistance on
about?
Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on
okay.
Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind the resistance movement.
No!
Beyond merely
Like, what if
fighting the Vision Hunt decree.
Aether is involved, or the Fatui or something? Yeah, like what if the Fatui are using the resistance to have them get close to the Raiden Shogun, so the lady can snatch her arconage away? Her gnosis? It was the gnosis, right? What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun?
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few
Okay,
occasions.
so that's why they can't talk to her.
Most of them
like they
formal
can't get close
ceremonies.
to her.
She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well,
like,
an executive official, I suppose.
Possessed!
Focused exclusively on her
See,
single
she's
goal
actually
of implementing
possessed.
eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
I have no further question. Oh, okay.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
Uh-oh.
What?
Bestie, please!
Please, do not forget that challenging
Yeah,
the Vision Hunt decree
exactly,
is
like,
tantamount to challenging a deity.
It's not great!
Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree.
Yeah.
For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
That's crazy. Is this how the delusions are coming
there
in?
are people out there.
Yeah, we know that!
Fake vision?
Paimon!
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went?
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who is providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Jail.
Darn! So they found out about it?
Oh dear.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
Yeah. It is only right that he should be saved too.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Thoma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught.
Wait, they
That
don't
would
really
only
know
serve to
about
cast
delusions?
suspicion on
Child
any
using it
future
doesn't
activity we
translate
might seek
in-game
to
until
attempt.
after leeway? I didn't realize that. I thought that because we saw it, we would have known, but I guess just to us, Child just did some, like, fuckity-wuckity shit that we don't understand.
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone.
Yeah, we'll have help.
When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka
Yay!
and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family.
Yomiya, right?
There, you will find someone who can help you.
The firework girl. See, now things are getting interesting. Oh. Are we not... I thought that this would have been the end of Act 1, guys. Are we still in Act 1 right now? Is this still Act 1? This is still Act 1? Oh, okay. I was like, and we're done. Like, that would have been a good place to, cap it. You know what I mean? To me, because I'm like, oh, okay, well, we have to go break some man out of jail. So. Oh my goodness, where am I trying to go over here? Best girl alert? Whee! I feel like that this is wrong. Hold on. Those other things are not what we're doing, though, the little exclamation points. Oh my god, somebody's about to get their ass clapped right here.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me.
Uh-oh.
If you think your elemental powers are enough to
Maybe
resist the
we're
Vision
gonna get
Hunter
arrested
Creed, then
on
you better think
purpose.
again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen this.
Whoa, sir, I'm sorry, but like, what is,
time after
like,
time.
what are you gonna do about
You'd
this?
best
Where is
save
your
yourself the
vision?
trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision.
Oh
I
my
won't even use it,
God!
I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh?
Oh my god, we're gonna get arrested!
Watch things unfold, can we?
Psst. Oh!
Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention.
Oh yeah, see, she's right here.
Come on, this way.
She's like, don't fuck it up. It's all according to plan.
What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
It's all according to plan.
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Oh.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can
Hey,
sit
she
back
has
and
a
watch others
vision.
in
Come
trouble.
on. Be respectful.
Hey, wait. You do have a vision.
Shh. If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
Yeah, I think that she should have clocked
alright.
Paimon for that one. I don't know, man.
Take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
Yeah, see, this was all just an act.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault.
Oh my
You're
god!
the one who stopped this
Paimon, please!
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
Yeah, exactly! Come on!
Nice. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Paimon, Bri, no! I wasn't fooled, so the vision they took was fake!
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Primordial
I was
Rev!
about to unleash Primordial Rev.
Primordial
Rev!
Oh dear.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side.
Oh, I love her.
Don't know
She's
it, you know?
cute.
Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Euthymia, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Oh my god!
Great to meet
Is that a reference to the
Practically
actual
everyone
meme?
on
What?
Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya.
Oh.
She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her
This
and her
is cute, I
fireworks,
like this.
summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks.
Oh.
It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me.
I love her voice too. She's
Thinking
very
you'd
cute
be
and
better
like
off thanking
chipper.
Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place.
But he's in jail, bro.
His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it. Ugh.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good
Yeah,
people seldom get the
no good
recognition they
deed
deserve.
goes unpunished, as they say.
Master Matsukatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too?
What? Yeah, he just got arrested.
Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking
Oh,
about
okay, so
working
she
him out
didn't
too
know.
recently.
That's why.
But if I just marched straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato
Yeah, I know. I like how
in
she's like a
whole heap of
little
trouble.
nasal, but it's not in like an annoying way. Like it's an endearing sort of character trait.
So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
Oh.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do.
her.
Besides
Now I'm
hiding
sad.
vision bearers in my shop, that is.
Oh my god.
So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station.
Let's get him.
I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Okay, let's go.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready.
Okay.
Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
I feel like there's gonna be like something else going on. You know? Like there's gonna be somebody else in this prison or something. I don't know. Go to the police station. All right. The police station doesn't seem too far, so I'm just gonna walk. I love how you guys are like, yeah, jailbreak. Man, we're always breaking people out of jail. Like, Child's in jail in Fontaine. This guy's in jail. I'm sure somebody's in prison. Everybody in Sumeru is in jail if our theory is right. Like, everybody's in prison. Sumeru is the prison that you never escape from. Like, it becomes a common theme after this point, maybe. I don't know. That's just a theory. Is this it? Yeah. This looks like a police station. Are we just literally walking up into the, into the station, though? They literally just saw us. Secret passageway. Okay. Yeah, I think this team is fine. All right, guys, let's do it. This is the first time we've actually played the game this entire time, by the way. Like, you know, this is the first time we fought anything the whole street.
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance.
Okay.
I certainly
If you
wouldn't
say
want to
so.
end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu.
Oh, Bob!
I'll be right back.
You sure? All right then. Just be careful not to get caught.
Yes, you too.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where are we trying to get to? Oh, do I actually have to fight all these guys? And maybe at least some of them, right?
By royal decree.
Time for retribution!
All right. I don't know if you guys can tell, I love Overloaded.
Door. It seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Okay.
Show me what you've got!
Hello, official, please.
Thyself.
I must withdraw.
I can't remember how to fight anymore. It's been so long, I literally don't remember. Hello? Wait, this guy was behind me. Did I just totally miss?
Wings of darkness. darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Allow me.
I literally, what is happening? I cannot see this man. Bestie, please, okay. It said that we have to find something in the same shape. Maybe we just need to kill all the guards. Oh?
Who goes there?
Ah! Oh my god, did part of the building just fall down?
By royal decree!
I keep pressing the wrong button to attack because I keep forgetting. Oh, I see.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it.
I mean... Oh, okay. That was it. I thought that we actually had a puzzle.
Than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Very tricky.
Battle
Teach me a lesson.
Get them.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Burn! Double back. Soldiers, bring them.
I have absolutely nothing to say about any of this. It's way too easy.
I won't forget this.
Like, we are just blowing up people.
The Kama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Actually, we could probably heal. Cannot switch characters while climbing. Okay.
Come on, we can do it.
Thank you, Barbara. Hey, Cookie Toots. Hi, Dar. How's it going?
Midnight
We're playing a little,
Phantasmagoria. Show me what you've got.
A little Genshin Impact right now. With some very easy, very, like, ooga booga damage, in combat.
Strike first.
Oh, there's another one. Hold on.
Show me what you've got.
Yeah, even when they have the enhanced strength, I'm like, this literally does not, like, this does not matter. I seem busy? I mean, if this is what you consider busy, yes, I suppose.
Show me what you've got.
I'm deep in the weeds right now with combat. We're beating people up for the first time this stream. Yeah, this is not sneaky at all. Like, we're literally just fucking up these people. Trying to keep my eye out for, like, chests or anything. Oh, hello, some dusty trading dummies over here. That's so weird. That's a little weird.
By royal decree.
Boop! Bye! Do I really have to come down here? Oh, wait. Bestie, no. I think we just went back the way we came. That was a little bit odd. That's a little confusing. This whole place is just a maze. Hello. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Bye. Even with the enhancement, it like literally does not. I'm just ruining their whole day. This is supposed to be a jail? Like there's just, I don't know, there's just a bunch of random shit around. So it's just sort of weird. Like there's like stuff on the ground. Not very clean. There's just a bunch of papers everywhere. Oh, hello. Okay.
Shh, quick, hide. Look over there.
Yeah?
That must be Master Masakatsu.
Oh my god! Well, what are they doing to him?
Really think that little trick of yours could fool
Oh
us?
my god!
Locking you up was just
Are they gonna torture this man? What the hell? no! They're gonna torture this poor old man!
Oh no! Those Tenryou Commission brutes are torturing him!
Oh my god!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
We need to ensure we have a means of escape. I mean...
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for nothing.
I mean, and also he'll die, by the way. Like, should it not be more important?
What are you doing?
About his life? Yeah! Oh, okay. Yeah, it's this lady.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
It's the girl with the bird mask.
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
I think Kazuha mentioned her.
Wait, let me have a look at him.
Yeah, but she still probably doesn't agree with them torturing these people. That's not right.
I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
What the hell? Do you guys thought you were gonna get away with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, dear.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryou Commission itself. Do I make myself
go
clear?
off, Queen.
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
I mean, it would have been when they were...
Are you sure now's the right time?
Like, when they were actually talking may have been a little better, but here we go!
Who is that?
Oh, that's an interesting thing on the wall. I wonder what that's about.
Go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
Or maybe she's helping. Maybe she's in on it. I thought that she was gonna be the only one who's not in on it.
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Oh, we're in trouble.
Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little present.
Okay. Damn, she's blowing stuff up at the front of the building. That's hilarious.
It sounded like fireworks.
It's cool that she can control them at a distance.
Quick, let's hurry.
The fireworks were enough to distract.
Okay.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know.
Oh, I knew we could count on you. Yeah,
I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to...
Can we talk about this later? Oh my goodness, but they're gonna know it's you, right? Aren't they gonna know that it's you because it was fireworks? I guess there's no distinct proof.
This is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
I know, she got a little carried away.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has
well,
to be
those guards know.
spectacular.
Oh, that's funny.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Okay, grab him. Grab him, boys. We got you. You cannot deny autism even while jailbreaking. I know. I was thinking something similar to that, like her hyperfixation.
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Oh.
Come on, we've got no time to lose. They could be back any minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You're not gonna fight us, right? You were over there watching us the whole time. I mean, you didn't check to make sure she was gone.
Leave.
Oh,
Before I let my judgment
see?
get the better of me.
Exactly, so she's not entirely on board with
He's
it
in serious
either.
condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention.
It's like they did wrong onto him, so she can't exactly stop them, right? Like it wouldn't be justice.
But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
So there's she has integrity at least.
Well, you can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from happening.
Leave this place.
I like this. I like this for her personality. I thought that she was just going to be blindly helping the Shogun, you know? But this is a little different. I mean, we still don't know whether she supports the decree or not, but I get the sense that I feel like she does because she supports the Shogun, but at the same time, because they wronged this man so badly, she can't in good conscience keep him here. So it's more of, that's what it is.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Oh!
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Oh, good!
Thank you. All of you.
I'll take him to get treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks once this is all over.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu.
Okay. Well, this is good, right? I feel like, when's the other shoe gonna drop, though? I felt like something bad was gonna happen. Like, we were gonna get arrested.
Right, Kurosawa. Do you think she
Yes,
was making up for how the
Paimon.
guards were treating
I
you?
do think that, because I'm not 4 years old.
It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Commission. No, Paimon would never agree with
Paimon
their
trying
actions
to
in the
avoid
Vision Hunt decree,
getting
of course.
canceled on Twitter.
How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
Sure, let's go. It's just a funny thing for her to say. Okay, so we're going back to the tea house, not to the shrine, right? This is where, yeah, this is where the tea house is. Oh?
I see. So Kurosawa stayed her hand.
Yeah,
It appears she still
exactly!
has some
That's
honor
what I
to
was
her.
thinking.
I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Oh my goodness, Thoma, please, yeah.
Don't forget, Kurosawa is also
Yeah,
carrying out the
that's what
Vision
I was
Hunt decree.
saying.
She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question.
Exactly, exactly.
In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is
Isn't he,
why she
though?
was
He's
so willing
making
to allow
people
his
fake
escape.
visions,
If our
but...
true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory.
Oh!
And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Oh, thanks, Thoma!
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree,
oh my goodness,
there's still much
See,
to be
now
done.
things are ramping up. This
It is time
cool.
we make ready our next set of
Yeah,
plans.
let's go!
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing.
Cool.
Yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts.
Okay.
And the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be
I feel
more
like something
peaceful than
bad,
usual.
I don't know. Something bad's still gonna
Ceremony,
happen.
You say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryou Commission?
Yeah, like, isn't she in charge of ceremonies?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations,
It does
we
have
should
nothing
a
to
little
do
more
with you.
breathing
That's
room
the
than usual.
concerning part. That's your jurisdiction, right? Isn't that...
You do present a good point. Being in a
It is
constant state of
concerning.
alert will only tire us further. Perhaps a period of rest is in order.
Okay.
Thoma, what would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order.
I'm hungry.
Might I suggest
My
an
tummy
evening
was
of hot pot
rumbling
together?
earlier, guys. I'm hungry.
Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
What's that? Hot pot game?
A hot pot game? What's that? Well,
Like
as
truth
long as it
or
has to
dare
do
or
with eating.
something?
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the
Oh,
hot pot.
okay.
Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot,
Oh.
taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was.
That's cute. That's fun.
Anyone who guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that the winner receives
Okay,
blessings
I
from
like
the god
this.
of hot pot. Don't you think it sounds like fun? I've been wanting to give it a try. In fact, I've already got my ingredients prepared.
Oh, he just wants a
Different
little
play,
friend.
huh? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for
Or
us.
more friends.
Time to gather some ingredients.
Oh.
But what should we choose?
Let's be Team Daredevil?
Paimon proposes we gather raging demon level.
I mean, I already have
super salty
food, right?
Mist flower.
Yeah.
rolls.
Who's the god of hot pot? Like, what's all that about?
This is already shaping up
That
to
doesn't
be a
sound
hot pot
true.
to remember.
I feel like Venti would be the god of hot pot for some reason, you know?
Oh, my
wait!
stomach. It feels like Yoimiya's fire.
I thought that we actually had to go look for them.
Who would have guessed that Thoma would be the winner? He ate practically
Thoma, you're gonna die!
without a second thought.
Oh my god, I'm sorry! I didn't mean to!
Okay, buddy?
I wonder what would have happened if you picked the other option, like to make sure that we keep it safe. Like, would he still get
herring, unripe
sick?
lavender melon, flash boiled dongo? Oh, and whatever that thing was
Oh
that
my
nearly froze my tongue
god!
off. Hold up. My life is starting to flash before my eyes.
I can't believe we
It's
just poisoned him! I'm sorry, I didn't know! I thought it was just gonna be spicy!
You've only got yourself to blame, Thoma.
Wait,
All
what?
those strange things you ate were ingredients you added yourself.
What?
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot?
Oh my god!
Think of the
What is happening right
I
now?
must apologize. To be perfectly honest,
Oh,
I
Ayaka!
thought
Well,
the
she
cakes
probably
would be a
doesn't
tasty
cook!
addition.
Right? She probably doesn't cook because he does the cooking!
I'm definitely not okay.
Oh, Thoma, I'm sorry!
I need to lie
Wait,
down.
it's not our fault! I'm not sorry! It's your fault! You said it was your own ingredients! You were trying to poison us!
I feel like a new man.
He just took the most massive shit, okay?
You know, Thoma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone
Yeah!
else's turn.
What the
Talk
hell?
about being competitive.
What, the traveler's face?
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the god of hot pot's blessing.
That's a good observation from you? Wait, which one? That Ayaka's probably bad because she doesn't cook? That he took the shit about the god of hot pot?
Perhaps I did get a little carried
Which
away.
one, Robin?
Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around. I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. I can sense it. So without further ado, I
Ayaka
hereby
cooking,
declare that
oh.
the winner of today's hot pot challenge is me.
Oh, brother.
Good effort, team. Another important job
Oh.
taken care of. Next on the agenda, some well-earned rest and relaxation.
Okay.
Yes. If the Tenryou Commission truly is as busy with preparations as Thoma claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace.
Maybe you gotta spend this time to learn how to cook.
And with the extra time, there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
Okay.
Let's all take some much-needed time off.
Okay.
After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at
I
the
like
Komori Tea
this.
House and discuss our next operation.
Thank you, Ace Bunny, by the way, for the follow.
Downtime is hard to come by these days, so be sure to make the most of it.
So, okay, can I ask you something, guys? When Act 1 came out, was there no Act 2 yet? Like, is that why they're building up? Make
I'll
sure to
tidy
go
things up
rest
here
and
and
whatever.
start thinking about our
because
ingredients for our next
when
round.
it came out in chunks, or could you do Act 2 right away?
Sure, why not?
Oh.
We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Correct. No Act 2. Oh. Well, Arnold's saying that they were both available, which goes against what I just said. I don't know, I was lazy.
Since we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while, why don't we
Maybe
go
this is
explore some
supposed
other
to be
places?
go do the story quests before you can do Act 2. Like, that's what they meant? Yes, we did it! Act 1 complete! We're done! Okay, so I will say, the beginning of Act 1 was boring. But this was really nice. This was really nice. So Arnold's wrong. So Arnold's the one that's wrong. Oh,
Where
wait.
do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Oh?
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance.
Okay.
But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan. It is my own individual request.
Okay.
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
Yeah?
Correct. It concerns my mother.
Oh.
This may seem a little sudden, but in my view,
Isn't her mom dead?
You are the only person I can entrust this to.
Okay, sure.
A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother.
Wait, this is the beginning of Ayaka's story quest? Oh, okay.
She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently...
What if she had, like, some
makes
sort
it
of...
difficult for me to ignore.
affair or something?
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Best buddy, yeah, sure. That's a great way to put it.
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority of their acquaintances. So, I am very curious about this mysterious individual. I would very much like to meet them.
Okay.
According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki.
Tsubaki?
He seems to have been someone
That sounds
very
familiar.
important to my mother. Someone with a lot of personality, who liked to have fun.
Who like to have fun?
Girl's name.
Oh, a girl?
That's what I thought
That
too.
can be a girl.
So what do you want us
It can still be a girl, you know what I'm saying?
Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there.
That's nice.
I wanted you to assist me with the preparation of greeting gifts.
You watched a cutscene called Tsubaki of the Falling Snow? Oh, did I?
Please keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma in this matter.
Interesting, but I wonder why.
That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy.
I
would
remember
not
the
feel
vision
comfortable with
cutscene, I just
anyone
don't
else
know
in
if we would have
this
seen the
situation.
character that they're talking about.
You can count on us. We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment,
Oh,
just
man.
treat us to some delicious food, and we'll be more than happy.
That Thoma cooked,
Wonderful.
Paimon.
In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around.
Oh,
If you
this is
don't mind, of
sweet.
course.
This is nice.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all. Do we?
Not in the
Thank you
slightest.
kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
Like, I don't know, because it's weird that they would say somebody that my mother mentioned in her journal if it was just, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? If it was just the mother's grave or something like that. So I feel like that it must still be an actual person, or maybe it's like a kind of an animal type deity, like the crane and everything, like how Cloud Retainer, like maybe it's that type of person, but we are gonna do that right now. I'll make sure to include that in its separate VOD because we are going, I want to check our quest first. Okay, I want to make sure that we're on the right track here. So in order to do Act 2, it says complete other quest. Thank you, but yeah. Thank you, complete other quests. But it doesn't tell you the quest that you would have to complete. View item details. Huh? Oh no, that's the adventure rank. Oh, okay. So yeah, so these are the story quests that we have to do. So one of them is going to be that one, and then the other one is Yomiya's, Yomiya's quest, as you guys mentioned. So we are going to do those. Snack break. You guys are bold, man. I have to say, I'm not Arnold, right? Snack break is a pretty bold assumption to make. It's the end. It's